Mending is the act, if we're talking about textiles and apparel specifically, it's the act of taking a textile that has been worn away in some spots, or it's been stained, or you're missing a button, or you have a big hole, and you're taking some kind of thread or another textile and using that to patch up that hole and reinforce it so that the garment can be continued to be in use, essentially. There's a lot of different ways to do mending. There's visible mending, which is when you're intentionally making it look like it was fixed, so it has a decorative patch, or maybe you're tie-dyeing it and then patching it and sewing it with colored thread. And then there's also sort of invisible mending, where you're fixing it in a way where you never knew that something happened to it. Visible mending is kind of like you're adding a little story to your garment. It's kind of a project turned into a business that really is focusing on extending the useful life of clothes. So there's a three-pronged approach to that. So I'm doing mending and alterations, community engagement through educational workshops, and then collecting and sorting clothes for clothing exchanges. So it's really focusing on getting people to foster that connection with their closets and understand that you can keep things and revitalize them through learning new skills or paying people to do that service for you. A really easy way to, if we're specifically speaking about getting rid of clothes that you don't want anymore, like the easiest thing you can do is host a clothing exchange with your friends at your house and just have everyone come over and bring stuff that they don't want, and then you can all trade, and then whatever nobody wants, then you can take it to donate it. Sustainability is being able to produce things in a way that don't compromise the environment now or for future generations, while still being able to maintain a business model. And the three pillars are people, planet, and profit, and in that order. So you're focusing on the people and the planet before you're focusing on your profit, but they all need to work together, and it's a part of the framework that's called the triple bottom line. I think we should be finding ways to directly reuse the things that we have before even thinking about taking it to be recycled somewhere. So I think recycling is a solution, but it's a really energy intensive solution that, it's still when you're recycling a garment, circular recycling it into a new fiber or yarn, it basically has to go through the entire textile processing chain again, which is, adding CO2 to the environment. It's still using electricity, you're still using water. So those steps can be avoided for longer if we find other ways to reuse our stuff or fix it.